Hello, my stars. I've received this imagery of a lotus, and that lotus is you, planted deep into the dark, beneath the water, before you rose, before you finally broke through to the surface. And here in the surface, you interacted with the world. You were seen as talented, you were seen as gifted, you were seen as medicine, a thing to behold. People coveted you, they thought you were beautiful, they were envious of you. They really thought you would change their lives, and for many you did. But to you, you were just a flower, you were just a being that had wishes and dreams of their own. And you put on performances, you put on a show. I saw all of these lights come from your petals as you pierced the sky with fireworks that the entire world could see. And this was your version of putting on a performance, a show. You really knew how to dazzle, how to impress. But deep down inside, you were waiting. Would somebody ever see you as more than just this performance, more than just this flower or this thing of beauty? I saw that if someone could really truly see you, they would shed tears, and you would become those tears. It felt like when you entered the world truly, it was like you were drowning in an ocean. And this is how you've always felt. You've always felt drowning in an ocean, whether you were drowning in emotion, despair, whether you were distraught, but no one really could see that about you. And it would take a very rare person to perceive that in you, because amongst all of your performances, your beauty, your allure, amongst all of your gifted talents, your art, your creation, or even amongst your ability to really change the lives of others, you were waiting to be seen and to be changed by someone, or to really be perceived for what you were. You weren't just this performance, you weren't just this healer, you weren't just this very grounded and earthy and down-to-earth person that people could talk to. You weren't just this alchemist, is what I'm hearing. You were such an alchemist. You understood innately how to transform the soul. This was your primary gift. But it's not even that you wanted people to see you as an alchemist. You know that's what you are in some degree. Even if you're watching this, it may be the first time you've really recognized about yourself that you're an alchemist. And yes, you wanted to be seen for more than that. It's almost like you played this role in people's lives where you alchemized their pain. You might have been codependent, you might have been a caretaker, you might have been someone who gave everything they had to make other people's dreams come true, to make them feel safe, to make them feel secure. You might have worked very hard and spent every dime to really create security for someone else. And all that time, you could see them for who they truly were. You could see them. You could reach into the depths of people's souls, and you could really truly see them. You made them feel seen. You made them feel better because of your eyes. I'm hearing this has a lot to do with your eyes. You have these eyes that can stare into the soul, that can pierce through this physical dimension and into the essence of someone. You are able to really channel the emotion, the depth of their soul, and you're able to show it to them. Whether you were able to, I'm thinking of the word like talk, it's like describe it to them, whether you were able to articulate it to them, or whether you were able to draw it for them, or show it to them, maybe even write a song, and it helped them to see who they really were. That was your alchemy. That was your gift to the world. But what I can feel in this drowning sensation was that if someone could really see you, they could see how that version of you gasped for air. It was like you were searching for something for so long. And I think that what this really comes down to is you're searching for a fulfillment, for someone to fill this hole in your heart that you've carried for all of your life. And that hole in your heart is that perception, that understanding, that comprehension that no one really has of you. Even if you receive compliments, even if you receive complaints, like even if people can observe facets of your personality, the observations fall flat because they are only able to perceive you in your patterns and in your in your patterns or in your actions, but they're not really understanding you. There is some level of empathy, some level of understanding that only someone who has walked a path like yours could really, only someone who has walked a path like yours could really see that about you, could really perceive it. You're looking for your mirror, you're looking for your counterpart. In some cases, people call them twin flames or twin souls, but I think a lot of people misconstrue or misunderstand really what a twin soul means. It means someone, you're looking for someone who is also that alchemist like you. You are looking for this person who would also alchemize you. Not because you need it. You were truly gifted, and you are so gifted you could alchemize everything on your own. But you were looking for someone who really understood you from a perspective outside of this realm. And because of this hole that you experience in your life, not really truly being seen and loved and understood, really, like, the idea is that unless they really truly could come to this understanding, they cannot love you, and you know it. You know you're searching for something deeper. It's something deeper than even intimacy itself. It is another level of intimacy that sparks the soul. It's something that cannot necessarily be explained. There's no resume for it. You're searching for that level of your soul that can only be matched by another alchemist. An even exchange, right? Someone who can equally give what you give. You were looking for someone like you. You were looking for someone who had just as many things to give as you did. Always, in every relationship, the playing field for you has not been even. There is always some plateau. Someone is always higher than the other, or somebody's always below, or somebody's always lifting someone else up. But you were looking for an equal exchange. Someone who has also mastered their emotional self. There is the mastery. You're looking for another master. Like, you are someone who has really cultivated a mastery of the self, a mastery of your craft, your emotional self, your physical self, your patterns, your history, even your future, I'm hearing. But where is this counterpart? Where is this person? It goes much deeper than the programming that we think happened because of, romance movies when children were young, or watching their parents get married. Like, this goes so much deeper than that. It is because you were looking for someone, it's like to understand you, to feel this completion. And the thing is, you felt completion before, especially alone. but it's not something that lasts, because what happens at the end of the day, when you're traveling all of those roads alone, you've seen the world, I've heard, like in some, maybe you've seen like giant pieces of the world on your own. You may have traveled alone. You may have searched the world to find this part of yourself, or to find this fulfillment. And still at the end of the road, even if you had an incredible, enjoyable time, you still felt like there was someone missing. Yeah, and mentally, you were always at war with that. You were always at a crossroads with that. You couldn't really decide what to do with that feeling. You couldn't really logic your way out of it. You couldn't come to a conclusion about what that meant. Why you needed to share it with someone. Yeah. There's a lot of emotion. I'm hearing a plane or a helicopter crossing through the sky. And this really represents the sky of your thought. How deep in the night you were still unconsciously searching. You never really felt found. You never really found what you were looking for. Like, you were a helicopter in the night. You always send off the helicopter at night. Like, even in your dreams, you would send them searching. They would have the spotlight and they would be searching the area, searching the world. As if some part of you has always been calling out for someone, waiting for them to find you. There's the lotus. Look. This is Queen. Divine sovereignty, sacred authority, and loving power. It's funny, it's because especially if you are looking for one, it's like you're looking for your queen, or you're looking for your king, you're looking for your counterpart. It's like the yin to your yang type of thing, right? There is this power in your energy, however, for you to be able to receive this person without any real effort. What Spirit is trying to convey here is that your love is the magnetizing force that calls them in. And the love starts within you. And I'm sure you already know this. Well, yes, how do I love myself deeper? It's in the body. It's bringing all of that soul essence into your work with your body, the final frontier. Your body is a river. It is a creative channel, and you must send love down that channel. You must create from that space. Marion, you might be working on your body more. You might be maybe changing your health program, like your diet routine, something like that. Or you might be taking classes. I'm hearing like maybe dance classes, or you might be taking some kind of physical fitness class, something like that. It's just, there's a change that is happening, and it has to do with your body, because what we are looking for is this sacred authority. And the sacred authority comes from the body. See, you as this lotus plant we talked about in the beginning, you're very much ethereal. It's very much in the sky, almost living there as an idea. And it was this idea, this channel that you always drew from, that lotus that you were in the earlier vision, that you could draw from that channel, and that was how you alchemized others. But you also used your body to alchemize others. And now it is finally time for your body to be used appropriately. Hello, alchemist. There's a different type of transformation on its way to you. And it is not so much that you no longer will be alchemizing the pain or the transformation of others, but that the final step is for you yourself to finish what you started here. When you started growing as this lotus plant in the world, absorbing all of the energy and trying to process it. I'm hearing it's like the final bloom. You must break open the heart. this message of breaking open the heart has come through before. And I think for you, breaking open the heart. Ooh, I have heart cards. This is such an interesting reading. Breaking open the heart. I got this energy of the crush, the infatuation is what I'm hearing. Yes, it's like breaking open the heart it's such an interesting concept. Like, what does it physically feel like? It feels like a crush or like an infatuation in your body. That I'm hearing actually that this crush or this infatuation feeling that you have experienced before, like if you have ever had a crush or an infatuation, there's a little bit of that energy that is the key to unlocking your heart. In fact, it is the way you've opened your heart multiple times. It's really just opening yourself up to love, to the concept of it. I think for many of you, you'll have already felt like you're romantic to begin with. So you're just like, well, what is that? What does that actually mean for me? How am I supposed to open myself up to this romance, to this heart? You are a lover. Like that is what this message is about. While you are an alchemist, you are also one half of another soul, you're one half of a heart. That is why you've always felt like that was missing. And what you've used to find this person for such a long time is following the energy of your infatuations and your crushes. That was how you broke open your heart. And I'm hearing it's because like often you experience probably heartbreak a lot, and you're no stranger to heartbreak. But Spirit is saying that there's nothing wrong with trusting that energy. Yeah, see, because look, next we get the Medusa, the celibacy card, which is so interesting because you cycled between infatuation and crush, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. But now it is time for you to go celibate. And what we really mean by going celibate here is withdrawing from the infatuation crush energy. You used to try to break open your heart using this, but they actually want you to take all of that energy and pour it back into yourself, which is why in the sovereignty card, we have all of the energy centered right here in the solar plexus. That all of that love that you gave, it wasn't just that you were alchemizing people with your body and with your empathy, with your soul. You were also using all of the love that you had. This love that you have carried, this unconditional heart of yours, was such a magnetizing, powerful energy. But it was always dispersed. It was always placed onto other people. And finally, at this time, they're asking that you don't give it away for right now. It's almost like you're feeling the desire to go back into this like kind of hermit mode, go back into the cave and give that to yourself, give that to your creation, give that to your body. That focus is turning inward. You no longer will feel the draw to alchemize other people's pain. You will no longer chase infatuation. And because you were able to see past the illusion of previous infatuation energy, you will finally understand what true real love is. Through this act of infatuation celibacy, right? Celibacy from relationships. We're not just talking about abstaining from sex, we're talking about abstaining from falling in love and romanticizing anything out external from yourself. And this is a very powerful, potent routine, because now when you feel that energy of the crush and you feel the energy of wanting to romanticize and think about this person that you've lost, that you can't find out there in the world, that you're searching for in these different bodies and these different situations, they're saying, learn how to take that energy. This is the final alchemy. Take that energy of love and crush, infatuation, of searching, and pour it back into the body. Like, keep it there. until the body can feel it for what it is, until the body can absorb it and you can feel it yourself. This is a very somatic ritual that spirit wants you to tap into and learn how to tap into on a cellular level. Let me know if you're interested in me creating some kind of ritual or activation for this. That would be interesting, I think. We'll get one final message for you, my stars. Yeah. We have the dragon here. Sacred allies, divine protection. This whole process of yours is very much protected, and it is very much a part of your evolution. I'm also hearing it's a part of your, it's almost like you're a part of your greatest sex life as well. It's kind of funny. It's like your greatest romance, your greatest intimacy that you could experience will be available to you once you're able to pour that intimacy energy into yourself and pour that energy from your channel, your creative channel. Once your creative channel, your body is filled with this intimacy, this love, this desire, this hope, this crush, this infatuation, it is such a potent power for manifestation, I'm hearing, and it's such a potent power for creation. Your greatest works, the greatest parts of your craft, your body of work, what you are here to truly alchemize in the world is all of that energy, that romance that you spent outside of yourself. It's now going to be, it's like super injected into your body. It's going to break open the heart. The one way to break open the heart is through this energy, through this alchemical process of you taking all of the love, the romance, the desire, the infatuation, the need, the searching for this missing piece of you, this missing person, and pouring that back into the body and letting it sit there and simmer and feel it. Feel it like a power in your body, like a sensation, like a gift. Create from this space. This is going to create such a magnetic impact. I'm hearing that, like, if this person exists, first of all, I'm hearing, yes, this person exists. Your soulmate, your counterpart, they exist. But they will not be able to awaken to that, and they will not be able to find it. Or they've had a hard time awakening to it and finding it. But you doing this alchemical process with your body, it's going to create like a beacon. I'm seeing like the beacons of Gondor are lit, and they're going to be able to see you from miles away, I'm hearing. They're just going to sense it. It's like if you live in a completely different city than they do, they're just gonna suddenly feel like they need to come to your city. If you feel like, it's like if you are far away from them, if you are living on the other side of the world, like they're going to be drawn automatically like a magnet to, like they'll get a job opportunity or they'll just get a plane ticket. Something is going to happen that draws you together like a magnet because you have learned how to harness this soulmate energy. You are dispersing it into the world instead of learning how to alchemize it into your body and turn your body into this beacon, turn your channel into this place where they can receive the signal. Whoa, that's incredible. Yeah. Well, that is all I have for you, my stars, and I will see you next time.